Hello, this is Ultra Awesome and welcome to a review of my water mill. As you can see, it's quite large and does have detail 360 degrees around the outside of it. This took me quite a while to build, as you may have guessed, and some of it's simple, except for making the water wheel the way it is. Making it like an actual water mill was quite difficult, and also getting the mechanisms to work inside was reasonably difficult. So starting off from the front, we have some details out the front. We have a tree, a path leading up to the door which can open. We have some grass, mushrooms, and a single flower there. We also have a fallen leaf there, and here is the mill run where the water runs down and allows the water wheel to turn. Here we have the water wheel, which is made from these funny net pieces which have, well, not net, but pieces which have 6 sides to them and have 6 areas to place studs on. Here we have some brick detail along this wall. Here is where the water comes out. Here we have just some more area about the back. You can see some windows with some outside detail. Coming from the top of the water mill, here we have a crane here which can be lowered all the way down to the bottom of the water mill. There we have the place where you put the corn in and it gets taken down into the millstones. If I haven't already told you, this is a flour mill, so it grinds corn into flour. There we have the battery box and the motor, and down there is a worm drive. That then gets converted downwards to the millstones. In there's a piece which knocks in and out to simulate the vibrations of it knocking it down. I'm going to show you that now. You can see that's knocking there. And you can see the water wheel. And you can see the water wheel was turning, and that was knocking against the gear. I would open it up, but it's not very easy to look at. There you can see is the gear, and there's the bit which knocks against it, and I'm using a rubber band to do that. Coming down, well, I can take this wall off. I probably should have done it for a different wall, but I didn't know I was going to put the battery box there, although it's just an easier way to get the battery box out. And I just knocked all the corn down. Okay, coming into the next level, here we have a section of roof which you can take off there and just empty out the corn. There you have the millstone, which comes down from the drive, which does spin the wheel, as you can see. The power gets taken down there. Here we have a bathroom area with a sink, toilet paper. When this was made, it probably wouldn't have toilet paper, but there you go. There's a toilet there. Here we have some areas where they store some corn, barrels, things like that. Don't know what that's doing there. There's just some general bits of corn which fell off when I was taking it off. Apologise for that. Here we have the bed with a candle there, probably not a great idea. When you lift up the bed, there's a rat underneath there eating that piece of grain. And there is a ladder going up to the next level, and a ramp going off the millstone down to the bottom level. There we have some steps where if I take off this level, And here we can see the bottom floor. We have a dining area underneath the stairs there. We have a bench there. There's the door, as you can see. In there there's the trophy cabinet. And the other side it's just a block where the weight comes in. There we have the kitchen area. So there's the hob. There is some cooking utensils there. So your everyday sword in a kitchen, which is meant to be a butcher's knife, or just a knife in general. A spanner, a key to open the front door, and a frying pan. There's also 4 cups there. And behind here you can see another section where I gear it down other than the worm gear. And the drive comes down here from a bevel gear straight into there and gets geared down. There's another candle there. And I'm going to show you the watermill running one more time. Oh yeah, you can also take this wall off so you can get in there easier. Put that layer on. Oh yeah, as you can see there's the bevel gear. The watermill running after I put it back together. As you can see, the watermill turns. And there you can see the millstone turning round, which grinds the corn. And you may be able to tell it is quite noisy, because that motor is underneath quite a bit of stress. Although as soon as you put the roof back on, you can't hear it as much. These roof pieces are just made out of plate on top of plate construction. Most of these walls are just a single brick thick, except from these ones at the back, which aren't. As I have said, the watermill was quite difficult to get the shape right. And what I don't like about this is that these pieces can move, but there was nothing I could do to prevent that. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.